my God.
We need to use the studio for 15 fucking minutes. Just everybody, you know.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever. Thanks for coming in inside this CFL. It's week 9. I'm the Thundering Turd, alongside Charles Woodson and Mr. Tom Brady. What did week 9 have for us? How about a number 1 versus number 2, a possible CFL Bowl preview. The Bugman coming in at 7-1, taking on the undefeated Joe T at 8-0. Would the matchup meet the hype?
I've looked at this one for 6 weeks. We ready to go? Thanks, Al.
Oh, what do you know? It's an Aaron Rodgers highlight to start. There he is finding Jordy Nelson with a great catch. The white boy does what he does all the time. And another Aaron Rodgers highlight, that one to James Jones. Rodgers ended up with 30 points in the contest. And then a little back action. Here's Ray Rice scoring. He scored on the first play of the game in this game. However, there was a holding call. Of course, you're in Pittsburgh. That's what happens. And then Roethlisberger finding late. Bugman trying to come back. Finds his boy Mike Wallace. Wallace had 11 in this one, but not enough. The 1 versus 2 was a big disappointment. Joe T gets the win. How intimidating is the number 1 Joe T? Well, look at the average. He scores 92.4 a week. Joe T, points against him, only 67. That is 9 points under the league average per week.
God damn it. Can't everybody stop for 10 minutes? I mean, everybody seems that's the only... Everybody can we stick... Jesus Christ.
I've been watching you. At night, I think of you. I want to be alive.
You ever wondered what the C in CFL stands for? Surprisingly, I think some of you actually do wonder that. Let me fill you in. It stands for Capretta. There's 2 Caprettas in this league, and when they face off against each other, it usually means big stuff. This year, Rhino, Thundering Turd, facing off with winning records, come in ranked 3 and 4 in the polls, and yes, it's a big deal. Let's start the highlight. Matt Schaub, 2 weeks in a row, scoring touchdowns on quarterback draw. Schaub only had 8 points in the matchup, but here's the story of this entire matchup. Julio Jones with a great catch, or was it? The refs say no. That's crap, right, Boomer?
I mean, it's so rude. I can't believe it. It's so goddamn rude.
And what you don't want to do is piss off the Predator. Ever. Because when the Predator gets mad, he goes on to do more damage. Oh, yep, it's a touchdown. Dance, Predator. Dance. He goes on to do more damage, as I was saying. Takes a slant, 80 yards for the touchdown. Julio Jones had 28 points in the contest. 28 points. Boomer.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus. But does Turd come back like he did last week? Well, he's going to attempt to. Fitzgerald with a touchdown his first in 4 weeks with 10 points. And then, oh, Gronk starts to get going. Gronkowski, the Brady combination. Brady, 3 plays later, finds him in the end zone. Brady with 16, Gronkowski with 16. Nice even flow. And then the man from Michigan puts the dagger into Turd. Rhino gets the win, and you know what's coming.
Yeah, boogie, boogie. Happy birthday.
Understand, tonight is awful in here. Awful. No, it's already awful.
Have you ever wondered what the friendliest rivalry in the CFL is? How about Little Joe and Sinettes? Ah, the 2 bestest of friends. The bromance, if you will. When they face off against each other, it's kind of like a soccer match. At the end of the game, let's just hug, take our shirts off, and go get dinner. Matt Ryan, quarterback Little Joe, finally had a good day. No kidding, he's playing the Colts. That's one of his 3 touchdowns and 4 of his 21 points. Newly acquired trade receiver Brandon Marshall with the touchdown. Marshall had 16 huge points on the day for the Nets. And then the rapist, this was a huge play in the game, appears to get in. They called a touchdown. Review puts him down. It would have
I actually can't believe what I just saw.
The win. But in fact, Little Joe hangs on. Heartbreak for the Nets again.
My top pick this season? Applebee's 2 for $20 game time lineup. 1 appetizer, 2 entrees, $20. Kicking things off, Dan Wingmaster Wilson and Joe Appetizer Davis score with boneless buffalo wings. Second half, 7-ounce house sirloin and 3 cheese chicken penne. Dan goes for the fake. Denied. Let's break it down. 1 appetizer to share, 2 entrees. Final score, $20. This deal could go all the way. 2 for 20, only at Applebee's. Score.
Why does everyone all of a sudden have to move? Had 2 fucking hours to move around. Wait 10 minutes.
It's bound to happen sometime, isn't it? I mean, big boy, you're 0-8. No one's ever been 0-8. Everyone in CFL history has had a win 8 weeks into the season. Could it be 0-9, 0-10, 0-11? God, I hope not, but it's fun to watch each week, I can tell you that. This week he takes on Bug Boy, who has Drew Brees on his team, finding him Lance Moore for touchdown, part of Brees' 18 points on the day. Who else on Team Bug Boy? Welcome back, Mr. Gates. Antonio's finding the end zone in a big 15 points. Bug Boy got out to a big lead in this one, and Big Boy tried to come back. He found Vincent Jackson.
It doesn't take a rocket science to figure out you might feel better if you lost 41 pounds.
That was his first. There was one in between. And here's Vincent Jackson's 3rd touchdown of the day. Boomer. How the hell did he do it?
Sunk in under the kid. What the fuck do they think I'm doing?
Yeah. Well, Jackson had 32 points on the day. Problem was that's pretty much all he had. Here's Wes Welker, who had a ton of yards on the day. At the end, it was Monday night. Mike Vick on his shoulders, and instead, he did this. Vick does not get it done. Big Boy does not get a victory. He is 0-9. It's time to go into hibernation. Oh, Big Boy. Bug Boy gets the win. You would think it's time for a returning champ to start to turn things around. He's in that brutal division. He hung on for a win last week against Big Boy, but now this week he gets Jocko. You would think a win last week, let's move on to a win this week and see where it takes us to those division matchups at the end of the season. You would think. C-Train taking on Jocko in this one, who had the Packers defense. And
God damn it.
Exactly my 2 thoughts. That was one of the first drives of the game. Give him some time. He will find the end zone. Love the pick 6 for your defense. Don't worry. Next possession, Rivers.
God damn it.
My thoughts exactly. Does the same exact thing. 2 pick 6s in a matter of 12 minutes. But C-Train would fight back, or would he? Romo, Jocko. Whoa, he just got a big lead in this one. How about the start for Willis McGahee? 28 points, most of them coming on this play here. C-Train will fight back because that's what champions do, apparently. How about this is what he needs? A little Eli Manning. Manning going... No. Manning does not get it done. The comeback falls short, 83-77. C-Train, oh, not happy.
Pills? You mean you really are taking drugs?
I need them.
Jesse, give me those.
I need them, Zach. I have to sing.
Jesse, you can't sing tonight.
Yes, I can. I'm so excited. I'm so scared.
Jesse.
You know when you're at a family barbecue and you're trying to eat your burger and your fries, and there's just this gnat just flying around, just bugging the shit out of you? Bazooka, that's what you are. You're just that gnat that just won't go away. We just can't find you. We can't kill you. You just keep coming back. Your team sucks and we just can't figure it out. You got Tree Baby this week. We're thinking, lost last week. Tree Baby put the nail in the coffin. Let's move on with our lives. So we thought. Adrian Foster, the people, had his kicks pumped up. For this one, Foster's been doing what he did last year of late. That was part of his 20 points. How about Brandon Jacobs getting in the end zone? And look at the dance. Boomer, your thoughts on the dance?
That's awesome.
No, I disagree. Romo, drop back, throws deep, finds Jason Witten. Tree Baby trying to come back. In this one, Witten had 13. Oh, Tebow. I don't get it. No one else in the league understands it. He keeps playing him, and by God, he had 23 more points this week. If he didn't play Tim Tebow, he wouldn't have got the win. And then Monday night, he needed a few from one of the top running backs in the CFL. A few he got right in the first quarter. Bazooka continues to stick around. Pack your suitcases, because week 10 in the CFL, it's moving weekend. We will see how Bugman responds to the loss of Joe T. Will take on Bazooka. Great matchup. Joe T will try to go to 10-0 against Crappy Sinettes. Tree Baby and Thundering Turd match up 2 winning squads in a big matchup. Bug Boy tries to stay his head above water. Little Joe and C-Train trying to get back to 500. Our video of the week could have been used as a commercial as well, but I thought it's just too precious and it needs its own little segment.
You've tried cleaning, sanding, buffing, and waxing. Now, try Mr. Sandless. We offer professional and honest solutions for stains, various spills, and imperfections on your floors. With personal attention to your needs, at an affordable price, we will customize to your satisfaction.
Okay, so the floors are all done. You ready to go?
Well, thank you, Mr. Sandless. You did an excellent job.
No problem. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Before we go, a side note for those of you that watch this will actually know, not this week, but next week will be your last week to either make a trade or drop and pick up somebody new. So your rosters will be finalized next week is your last week. I hope you watch this video, otherwise you're not going to have a clue. If you don't watch the video, I don't give a shit anyways. With that, thank you for stopping by and coming inside the CFL. For Thomas, for Charles, and for the rest of the gang here at Inside the CFL, I bid you adieu.
It's like no one's ever worked on TV here before.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com, a part of the Go Network. Go.com.